What's up, everybody? It is Shimso here, bringing you a League of Legends Proxy Siege gameplay commentary. Not live today. Ooh, not live. Yes, believe it or not, Shimso does play games that he doesn't commentate on, and he still records. So, here's one of those games, and this is the reason why I pretty much record every game I play, because sometimes you get a game that goes, well, not well, but it's just a game that other people can learn from, and that if you watch back, you see what you did right, and you could really use it to your advantage in the future to help you win games. And this is one of those games, and the reason why is it's because we're against a Gnar. Gnar top lane against Singed. Now, Gnar is probably the hardest traditional counter to Singed. By traditional, I mean, like, he's the hardest, like, top laner to play against a Singed. Obviously, if any picks, like, Vayne top or Cassiopeia top or some shit like that, they're gonna destroy you more than Gnar ever could. But, in terms of just top laners on their own, Gnar takes the cake. He just counters you in every way. He's range, he has percent health, he can catch you. He's really hard to all in because he has Mega Gnar. He just has everything against you, and you really can't do anything against him. But you're going to see me, you're going to see this victory here. You're going to see me win this game. And you're going to see how I do it. By not feeding the hell out of this Gnar. And by actually managing to help the team out later on. So, just spamming my mastery emote there because, I have an ego like that. Mastery emote's cool though. Little gold thing above your head. Yeah. It took forever to get that. It took like 40 games to freaking get that mastery emote. It's fucking ridiculous. But, yeah. Now, against Gnar, you obviously want to get your proxy on early game, because if you don't, it's going to be a lot more difficult. If you can get a good, 3 waves proxy against Gnar, preferably even 4 waves, but 3 waves is fine, then, you really do a lot better in lane, because you don't have to 1v1 Gnar alone in top lane at level 1. That's horrible. You get wrecked. So this allows you to get level 3, obviously, early on. It allows you to have at least some damage with your Q to help push the waves a bit when you get into lane against Gnar. So, yeah, basically, Gnar counters any tanky top laner who doesn't really have a great engage, and well, I wouldn't say... no, sorry, I take that back. Like, he counters top laners that are melee, don't have a good engage, and just, can't really do anything to him, I suppose you could say. Like, you can't really do much to Gnar's Singe, because he can just get away from all your shit, and he can do everything against you. So, and it's the same thing for some other tanky top laners. Like, for example, Garen, you charge at Gnar with your Q, Gnar just hops away. And, you can't do anything. But here, Gnar decides to come harass me a bit. That's fine. I mean, he has to get back top lane or he's going to miss CS, and I can still get 3 waves here with the extra potion I have. But he actually teleports. I don't know why he did that. And I was thinking in game, like, why would he do that? That doesn't make any sense. He missed, like, he would have missed, like, what, 2, 3 CS if he didn't teleport? That's not worth your summoner spell. And exactly when that happened, I thought to myself, this Gnar panicked. He's panicking. It's a very common reaction against Proxy Singe, because people who've, for some reason, never seen it before, just don't know what to do. They just freeze. They're like, what the fuck is going on? What is he doing? Why is this working? Why can't I catch him? And they panic, and they do stupid shit like that. So I immediately thought in the game, like, yeah, this guy's panicking, and I can take advantage of that. If someone panics, then several things can happen. One, they won't be as aggressive, so they won't be able to kill you as hard as they could. They won't zone you as much. They won't do what they should be doing to beat you. And you can really take advantage of that. Like that game, my Vladimir commentary from a while back that I link whenever someone asks how to beat Vladimir. That was an example of that. The Vladimir just panicked. He had no idea what he was doing. And I was able to take advantage of that. He didn't zone me at all. I was able to go all in. He was doing stupid shit. And you're going to see that happen right here. So, now we have to lane against Gnar. It's just unavoidable. You can't really get past him early on, so you have to lane against him for a few levels, at least until you get your ult. Now, Gnar is least scary early on when he's in Mega Gnar form. Mega Gnar form is bad for him early on because, you know, he doesn't have his range, he can't proc his percent health damage, and you can really dodge his shit early on to Singed because you have some movement speed. But it's Mini Gnar that you have to fear, because Mini Gnar, it's obviously everything that counters you. And you're going to see what I do here. Now, I want you to pay attention. Okay, see, I run into the bush here as soon as he gets two procs of his percent HP on me. I run straight into the bush, and he doesn't get the third one off. You're going to see me do it here again. Run straight into the bush, break his line of sight, and he can't do that. Now, what he should do here is ward the bush, and then I won't be able to do that. But he doesn't do that at all. He's panicking, and he wasn't thinking. And you're going to watch. He does not get, I'm pretty sure, he does not get 3 procs of his, his E? Whatever, his percent HP. He does not get 3 procs of it off on me the entire time we lane together. Just watch. It doesn't happen. I couldn't believe it myself. But he does not get 3 procs off at all, because I use the bushes smartly in top lane. And, yeah, he also is panicking a bit here. Like, he could have got one right there, I'm pretty sure, but he didn't. He has to pick between CS and me. Now he's in Mega Gnar again, so he can't really do much to me. And, yeah, I'm just gonna try and farm up as much as I can. I will outscale Gnar eventually, so that's alright. Amumu comes in. I know I'm not gonna die here. I popped Ghost, but I probably didn't even need to. Oh, wait, sorry. He did pop. He did proc, I'm pretty sure. Did he? I think he might have procced three stack there, but, you know, that was a game. That doesn't count. But yeah, I decide to annoy Amumu and stop his back there. And because Amumu went top and didn't go bot, Nautilus ganked bot and got a double kill on the enemy bot laners. So that's good. And that will allow our bot lane to snowball a bit, give our jungler a lot of gold to help out the rest of the map. So, run back to lane against Gnar now. He's going to push us out. He does have teleport, so he can get back pretty quickly. And, yeah, basically back to the old routine. Once you get your ult, you can, like, run past the tower and start proxying again. But I know this guy's panicking, so I'm not too scared. I know that if I just play this correctly, I'll be fine. Avoid the third proc again there. And I notice that he's pretty low here. He's almost got Mega Gnar, but I know that if I can get, like, a fling on him and auto-attack, then he'll be pretty low. Gets Mega Gnar, and he has to run the other way here. I'm going to try and cut him off. I get my ult, but now I'm out of mana, and he just teleports away. I can't flip him. So, yeah, that's going to happen sometimes, but he blows his teleport again. So now you can't use it to get back to lane. I'm going to push out the lane here. And I'm going to run past his tower for good measure, because fuck him. Let's make him lose as much CS as he can. What you got to do, it's all about the pressure, is Proxy Singed. So, going to do that. Not really much risk. Amumu on his own can't kill me. And Cho'Gath is mid, so whatever. I'm so not used to being quiet. I'm so used to doing live commentaries where I'm always talking. Haven't done a non-live commentary in so long. Oh well. Gnar comes back here. I think about going back, but I'm like, I've still got plenty of health and plenty of mana. I could probably just stick around and take more waves. Because, you know, you want to try and spend as little time in lane against Gnar as possible. So, I decided to stay here. He comes in, but I know that if he chases me, he's going to lose CS, so I'm fine with him being here. I don't really care. There's not really much he can do to me on his own. Although I didn't have ult or ghost here, so it could have been risky if he decided to actually go for me. But I could have just teleported away. He didn't have much rage bar at that point, so I probably would have been fine. Go back behind the second tier tower. So Gnar has to work even further if he wants to get me. He's not in top lane now, so I'm like, oh shit, he's coming. He does get me there though. That was a bit annoying. I did not have a ward there, so that's why I died to him. Always gotta make sure you have a ward up. I thought that he would just stay top lane and farm, but he didn't. So he probably lost about... He only probably got about like 120 gold from that kill, maybe. Because he lost quite a bit of farm. And he's gonna... Yeah, he's just... I don't know. Yeah, it was worth it, but it wasn't as bad as it could seem because he did lose the whole wave. Now I'm going to teleport to the minion here. This is something you can do. Yeah, obviously you want to try and teleport to towers as much as you can. But if I teleported to the tower, I wouldn't have been able to get into this proxy position so early. But because I teleported to the minion, I could. And against a tough matchup like Gnar, you want to try and do this as much as you can. Because you obviously want to proxy him as much as you can. Now, I saw that I can see this little fucking annoying spirit jungler thing that pisses me off all the time. I can see that it's there, so I know that Amumu has been nearby not long ago. And I honestly think that the junglers who smite that, thinking like, oh, we're going to catch Singed out, we're going to see him there, are actually doing you, helping you more than they're helping themselves. Because if they smite that, then I know that they've been there. Judging by how much health it has, or the little bar it has, I know how long it's been since they've been there. And, like, if I'm proxying, you know I'm proxying. Like, I'm in the minions 90% of the time. So, it doesn't really help because you already know that I'm there. So, why bother even getting it? I don't understand. It just helps me when you get it. But, yeah, Gnar does have a pink ward in the blue buff bush there. So I'm like, oh shit, he's got a pink ward there, I gotta go get it. But I actually forget about it and put another ward down there a bit later on. So, but yeah, he does have a pink ward there. That's another thing that I find really stupid. People who pink ward that spot thinking like, we're gonna catch out Singed. Like, do not devote your resources to killing me. That's exactly what I want you to do. Don't put pink wards in the bush to try and catch out me, my wards. Don't, you know, smite the thing to try to... No, focus on other parts of the map and win there. Doing that shit doesn't help you, because I'm just going to go and take out that pink ward. I'm proxying. It's easy to do. If Gnar wants to come stop me from taking out the pink ward, he's going to lose CS. So, there's really no point in putting a pink ward there. It just doesn't help. He's in Mega Gnar here, so I know I can harass him a bit. And he goes into Mini Gnar when I'm right on top of him. So, I can be really aggressive. He has no tower here, so I decide to harass him down a bit. Go for him a bit here. Drop down the goo. I see a Mumu come in, which is bad. I didn't expect him to be there. But hopefully... No. That's unfortunate. But I could have gotten there probably if Mumu hadn't come in. So... I still think it was a good idea to go for it. If I could get a kill on Gnar, that would just solidify my entire game. Like, I would be ahead at that point. Bit of bot lane action. Nothing's really happening. Our Lux is doing good. She's a good Lux, unlike me. So, she can actually play the champion. I tell my team here that Gnar has his TP up, because I don't have my TP up. And I know that if I'm not in the lane, Gnar could take that as an opportunity to TP somewhere. Sorry. It's a bit late. You could especially TP bots since they're pushed up. And I just want to let my team know that, so hopefully they can be careful. And Amumu's down there, so I know I can start pushing this out with impunity. Gnar is mid lane as well, so I get a bit of lane to myself here.
It's nearly time.
Man, Singed. What can I say about this champion now, man? I still think he's pretty weak. You know, he's gotten buffed quite a bit recently. He got his E buffed, he got his W buffed, but I still think he's just pretty weak. Like, so much just counters him so hard. It's just not fair most of the time. And me, like, even when I play something like Proxy Singed, like, intentionally sort of breaking the game to give myself an advantage, it's, like, still not enough. Sometimes. It's ridiculous, how... It's just that, like, Singed is just old. He's just an old champion. And because he's old, he just gets wrecked by all the new shit. Because all the new shit, it's Riven syndrome. It's, I want to be flashy, I want to make plays, I want to be a gangster, and, like, oh, mom, get the camera. I can make, you know, sick Gnar plays jumping around. Ooh, like, fuck that shit, man. I'm sick of it. Every new champion has to have it. Like, look at Echo now. There's more of the same shit. And everything new that comes out, Singe like just shits on Singe because he can't catch them. They burst him down or some other stupid crap like that. So I really hope that they buff him more. Seriously, they should just give the tenacity back on his ult. For those of you who don't know, Singe used to get tenacity every time he ulted. They took that away because it was ridiculous. But that was before every fucking champion they released had a knock-up. Now that every champion they release has a knock-up, they should bring that back. Because like most of the shit that's played into you has a knock-up. And won't even be affected by the tenacity. So he could use that little advantage back, I reckon. But Riot's probably never going to do that. I am thankful for the Singe buffs, but he needs more. He's still really weak. So, yeah. Gnar was out doing something else, so I decided to push top lane a bit. Cho'Gath is not scary to me at all at the moment, so I'm just going to mess around with him a bit. Obviously, he can feast me, which he's going to do there. But once again, that's just a Mumu being in the right place at the right time. And I noticed that, you know, Dragon is up and he's top side, so I tell my team to go for it, but I don't think they do. I think they're too busy fighting. But going for Dragon there would have been a good idea. I tell them my TP's up. I want to try and come into this fight right here because I know that I can catch someone out. Lutz gets a good ult off. I'm going to come in. This is a bit of a waste, but, you know, I'm here for Dragon, so that's right. We're going to get the Dragon. I don't need to zone anyone here because, you know, everyone's dead. Mumu's dead, so there's not really a threat of a steal. So we're just going to take... Sorry, burped. We're just going to take a nice easy Dragon here, no problem. Whew. Bloody hell, it's late. Ugh, I should go to bed. I got work in the morning, for Christ's sake. Fuck it. Make YouTube videos, why not? Now the laning phase is over. Gnar isn't that big of a deal. Like I said, he's a bitch in lane. But because I survived this laning phase, I can go ahead and play Singe now with that interruption. Going for the royal build this game. I've been liking Rod of Ages a lot recently. So, I build it a lot more. Gnar does a lot of damage to me because he's a fucking retarded champion. So... I don't understand, like, what they should do is if they just made his percent HP to be physical damage, like, it would be fine, because tanks would build armor, and, you know, he wouldn't be able to do as much damage. But no, it has to be magic damage, which is even worse for Singed, because Singe gains no armor per level, obviously. And I noticed some Mumu coming. It was either get executed or try and, you know, escape, you know, and give a Mumu an assist, most likely. So, you know, obviously I'm gonna go for an execute to deny Mumu that assist. And, yeah, Gnar's feeling really cocky. He's like, yeah, fuck you, Sin, I beat you. Like, no, dude, you did not beat me. I should be way more than 0 and 5 right now with 145 CS. I'm winning this, most definitely. You know, their team, I can flip a Mumu out of my team. I can flip Gnar out of my team. Cho'Gath needs an engage. I can really wreak havoc on this enemy team. They're not that big of a deal against Singed. Gnar's really the only one who can fuck with me to any real extent. Everyone else is sort of just meh. Well, Thresh is pretty bad, I guess, but I can deal with Thresh. Gnar comes in for a TP here again, so I'm like, cool, more CS top lane for me. Fuck you guys. Bit of an ARAM going on here, but I don't have TP. I want to try and get there because I don't have TP, but obviously I want to try and clear this top wave because I need CS as well. CS is more important than the team. Said no diamond player ever, but I'm going to say that because I'm playing Singed. Fuck the team. I reckon I can get the tower here, so I might as well.
On my way.
But now, since the fight has come into my area, Why not? Let's go. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Oh, Cho'Gath. Go away, you stupid. Cho'Gath has been getting wrecked too. He's not too big of a threat. Oh. Can't flip anyone. Everyone just flashes away. But I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna go for a Mumu. I blow his ult. I do die. But I blow his ult and I kill him. So that's alright, I suppose. If the Mumu had ult and he survived, they could have gone for some like re-engage here. So it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad either. And I get the assist on Jinx. So a nice 500 gold there for me. Or 400 gold or whatever I got. So in the end, yeah, a bit of a ballsy move to dive him on the tower, but still went okay in the end. Solo Q Vayne. Typically. But my TP is going to be up here soon. I'm eyeing this ward because I know that I can come in on it. And I can probably kill somebody here. So I'm watching the fight. Going to TP in. Ghost is up now as well. Don't have my ult, but I got my Ghost. So going to go in. Pop ult. Pop Ghost. Run on in. And try and wreak some havoc here. But my team just backs off for some reason. I don't know why they backed off. Norless and Lux are both full health. But, you know, we pick off Cho'Gath there, so it was okay at the end. It wasn't a waste of a TP, but we could have got so much more. And then when I leave, they decide to dive. But, it goes okay, because Norless has got his shield. But, yeah. If they dived while I was there, it would have gone a lot better. Missed a cannon creep there because I decided to fling a caster minion instead. I'm so good at this game.
Enemy rampage. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nearly time.
Vayne gets a nice stun against the tower there on Jinx. But dies anyway. Because tower OP.
Rampage. Shut down.
On my way.
Oh, not much to talk about, eh? I really only wanted to do this video because of the laning phase part, but you know, it's a whole game that we end up winning, so might as well post it. You can just watch if there's nothing to talk about, because it's better to not talk at all than to just say stupid shit that is not relevant at all, or tell some lame joke trying to be funny. You know what YouTubers try to do. Like, fuck that shit. If it calls for silence, let there be silence. That's what I'd say. Or if you can find some filler shit to talk about that's irrelevant to the gameplay at hand, like I'm doing now, then you can use that instead. But anyways, teams around Dragon here. Cho'Gath is top. I don't have TP, but, you know, neither does Cho'Gath. So, I can stay here, I reckon. My team can probably win a 4v4. But I decide to run down. I can cut them off here, since they're deep in our jungle. And they're around the Dragon. I can get behind on their jungle side and cut them off, as I'm doing here. And let's see what happens. Now my goal here is to try and blow a Mumu ult, because if I can blow a Mumu ult on just me, then it'll be worth it, even if I die. But Norless and Lux take out a Mumu here. I am getting attacked by the Dragon and getting attacked by everything, but typical Singe gets away with 20 HP. So in the end they pick off a Mumu, so we can get this Dragon without further jungler. Which is good. It's very good. Easy.
It's nearly time.
It really is late. Ugh, I should go to bed. Why am I still up? I got shit to do in the morning. Ugh. I'm not a morning person. I don't usually wake up in the morning, but you know. I got work in the morning. Fuck that. Ugh. Oh well. You gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta pay bills. So. Now here, the blue buff is up. And, I think, okay. The blue buff is up. let's go for it. But obviously a Mumu's coming, so that's sort of out of the question. But stealing the blue buff is always something you should try to do if you can, because you know, deny the enemy mid laner a blue buff. It's good. Obviously it's not that useful on Singe unless you're building tier, but you know, deny it from the mid laner is still good as well. Now I see Vayne's coming up, she pings, so I'm like, alright, let's go. Drop the Mega Red Haste to block his path. A Mumu comes in, stuns us, but Vayne condemns him. I got my Rylai's, so I want to run in front of them to try and slow them down. Gnar jumps on Vayne, but she kills him pretty easily. And I'm going to flip a Mumu here, and nice double kill for Vayne. So, yeah, Vayne just saw that she could come up and get Gnar. Mumu decided to come in, and yeah, we killed them both. Now I run into the rest of the enemy team here and get wrecked. But because I cut them off, my team is able to come in, and we go 2 for 2 there again. But another kill for Vayne. So, it's alright, I suppose. Don't want Jinx getting fed, but Vayne getting fed is nice too. Decided to build Zerot Portal here because I noticed that I'm in lane alone when my team is in other places. And if I'm doing that without TP, I want to have something to help push down towers. You know, it's not that Zerot Portal is, like, it's very situational and it's down to feel really. You have to think to yourself, am I split pushing a lot, and like, is my team out doing other shit? And can I take towers if I have Zerot Portal? Is that how much I'm split pushing? So in this case, I'm auto attacking towers lots, so I know that I can take out things with Zerot Portal if I buy it. So I pick it up there. Teleport in behind them here, cut off their escape. Easy kill onto Gnar there. I'm tanking the tower here. I realize, so I gotta get out of there. But Lawless is gonna get wrecked, unfortunately. But we managed to take out a Mumu as well, so that's nice. And Jinx snipes Lux. God damn it. Vayne comes in for a flank, and the results go about as you would expect. But, you know, so like you Vayne, I don't understand Vaynes who do that. Just run the extra step and finish him with the last auto attack. It's easy. You don't have to condemn them away to try and kill them. That results in them escaping 9 times out of 10, so you might as well not do it. But yeah, so like you Vayne. What are you gonna do? I'm sorry, I really gotta stop yawning, but I can't help myself. Anyways, got the Zerot Portal now, so I want to look to split push a bit. Another good thing about going the Rod of Ages route is that you have enough health with both it and Rylai's to justify a Zerot Portal purchase. If you went for something like a tier into Rylai's, then you wouldn't really have enough HP to get a, you know, a Zerot Portal. You would have to try and get an item with some either a lot of resistances like Frozen Heart, or try and get an item with health in it too, so like Randuin, Spirit Visage, or Banshee Spell or something like that. But because I went Rod of Ages, I have a lot of health, so I can go as a Rot Portal. And it also helps to get out against the enemy team because they've got hybrid damage. You know, Mumu, Cho'Gath has magic damage, Gnar has magic damage, Gnar has physical damage, Jinx has physical damage. So it helps out all around against the enemy team. Now, I decided to go in here because I noticed that I just thought, if I get Jinx here, you know, we can kill her, take her out of the fight, we can win the fight. And that's exactly what I do. I just make a beeline for Jinx and take her out. Nobody really kills for her. And we just easily win the fight there. Like I said in one of my older videos, Singe doesn't have fancy mobility moves, but if there's one thing he can do, it's run at you like a motherfucker. As you can see there, that's Singe running at you like a motherfucker. Get this Zerot Portal down here, help us push. Having it in that bush is good, because if he wants to attack it, he has to walk into the bush, and obviously he will die if he does that. So that's a great place to put the portal. And I'm getting wrecked sort of here, but fortunately I get away. Team takes the tower down in time, and Cho'Gath gets wrecked. Poor guy. Cho'Gath can't really do shit unless he can keep up his stacks. he just can't this game. But the Gnar, of course. That's right, yeah, just telling the team to get back, because there's no point fighting when it's 3v4 or whatever's going to happen here. And I'm too low to do anything, so back out. Dragon's coming up, so we can go for that now. And I'm getting range runes at this point. Get some more health to back up those resistances from the Zerot portal. Head to Dragon now. I want to try and stop them if I can. But we can't fight, obviously, without our Vayne. So, probably not going to be able to. But, see what we can do. No. That's unfortunate. But, we can head to Baron now. Look at that. Mumi had to recall, so we can get Baron. And I tell the team that I'll zone them. But you go get Baron, I'll zone. That's cool. But we end up catching out Thresh. So, gonna kill him. Makes the Baron even easier. Once again, if you're gonna zone, make sure you tell your team that you'll zone and tell them to get it. Otherwise, they might think that you're trying to fight. So they'll stop whatever they're doing and try and help you. No. Tell them, get the Baron, I will zone the enemy. You've got to do that. Otherwise, they'll be like, oh, well, we thought you were fighting, so we came to help. Like, no. Hate it when that happens. It's so annoying. But yeah, easy Baron there. Not really much contest. Amumu was sticky around mid lane, and Thresh was down, so that's fine. And poor Amumu. No luck at all. Completely wrecked. GG. Yeah, basically it's GG at this point. Vayne's very fed. And I'm actually useful. So I can do things. I haven't been completely annihilated by Gnar in lane. I'm actually able to help out the team later on. Get some good engages off. Yes. That's how you do it. And Jinx wastes her ult on me as well. So that's good, but you know, it's still Jinx, so she cleans up my team a little bit more here. Put my portal down to help siege down the tower, but unfortunately it's destroyed there. I'm like, oh shit, I have to get out of here, otherwise I'm gonna die. And I do that on 20 HP again. So I'm very good at escaping on low HP and getting people to chase me. It's always fun. Decides to teleport right in here because, you know, we can get this inhibitor if I teleport in to even get a Mumu. Probably would have gotten him anyway, but, you know, still fine to teleport in there. We pretty much won this game. We just have to keep up the momentum and not throw. So, not too bad. What is this? What do you want, phone? Battery low. Fuck you. I'll charge you later. Don't you tell me what to do. Stupid phone. I am your master. Anyways, I'm just trying to keep Thresh away here. You know, Cho'Gath can't really do anything. I decided to come in. But I'm tanking the tower, unfortunately. Oh! But I escape again on, you know, 70 health. Surviving the Jinx ult. And yeah. By her ulting me there, got her killed, so totally worth it in the end. Vel'Koz, please. Gnar is still a pain in the ass, obviously. Now, at this point I tell them I have Zerot portal. Go push bot. See, Singed isn't a split pusher, but with Zerot portal, obviously he can. So I know that my Zerot portal is going to be up in time for me to push down this tower. So I tell my team, go bot, and we'll divide the enemy's attention here. Pretty much no one will be able to stop me from getting the tower except maybe Gnar. But if my team pushes bot, they're going to need Gnar to win the fight. So, puts them in a really bad position here. Put the portal down, and yeah, it's just going to start doing its work. I got Baron buff as well, so it makes it even easier for me. Nothing they can really do, they have to go bot lane. But yeah, this is the power of Zerot portal here. It does have its applications, you can use it, it's not, you know, this terrible bad item that you should never buy. You can definitely use it every now and again to help you close out games, or when you're split pushing a lot, like I am here. And I'm losing my voice. Oh dear, I need more water. Water. Much better. Oh yeah, I'm getting a bit croaky now. Shouldn't have done 2 videos in one night. That's bad. But yeah, closing out the game here now. Nothing really much that the enemy can do. Yeah, it's just, we're just too far ahead. We got 2 inhibitors now. Nah, wasn't able to bully me, so yeah. But we're not going to close it out just yet. I'm going to get wrecked here. But team's probably going to end it out very soon. So it's all good in the end. Jinx just gets detonated by Lux there. Too strong. If only I could play Lux like that, but I can't. I suck at anything other than Singed. Singed and Vladimir. Singed and Vladimir I'm good at. You haven't been seeing a lot of Vladimir content on my channel, you only saw that one video. But I'm currently leveling up a Smurf where I plan to only play Vladimir. And I want to make a lot of Vladimir videos in the future too. So, see where that goes. Bane just shitting on everyone here. Condemns a Moo through the base gate, unfortunately. But, yeah, it's going to be pretty easy to close out now. They got another open inhibitor. Yeah. Team's saying, let's go for Dragon. I'm like, fuck that. Let's just win the game. We can just win another team fight here easy, and their Nexus is exposed. We can probably just bum rush the Nexus right now and in the game. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. It's going to end here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you learned something. Sorry if this video isn't as interesting. Haven't done a non-live commentary in a while. But yeah, this is the Gnar matchup. That's how you beat him. You just have to try and play smart in lane. Try and get him to panic. Always try and sense panic in your enemies. It'll really help you win. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully some more Singe, but until then, have a good one, and good luck getting your ELO. Peace out.